Why immortality would be a nightmare. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that you will never die. No disease, no aging, no accidents can take you. At first, it feels like a miracle, the ultimate dream of humankind. You could explore the world forever, learn every language, master every skill, and watch centuries unfold before your eyes. But as time passes, you begin to understand the horrifying truth hidden beneath the fantasy. Immortality isn't a gift. It's a curse disguised as perfection. The first years are beautiful. The world still feels alive, people still smile, and you feel special. Friends envy you, scientists study you, and you become a symbol of hope. Humanity dreams of joining you in eternal life. But decades pass, and they don't. You watch your friends grow old. You attend funerals until there are no more funerals to attend. The world changes, slowly at first, then faster. Languages evolve, cities rise and crumble, technology reshapes everything. You adapt because you must, but the faces you love fade into history, replaced by new ones who will also vanish. You start to notice something strange. Time loses meaning. Birthdays, years, centuries, they blur together. You can't remember when something happened. Last decade, last century, or last millennium? Every memory feels recent, yet impossibly distant. You realize that human minds were never designed to hold eternity. You start forgetting details, emotions, even names. Not because you want to, but because the endless flow of time erases them. Eventually, you stop trying to form close connections. Why love when loss is inevitable? Why care when everyone you meet is a flicker of light in your endless night? The world becomes a repeating cycle. Progress, collapse, rebirth. Civilizations rise, destroy themselves, rebuild, and you're always there, watching like a ghost trapped in an infinite loop. Then comes loneliness, a kind of silence that no noise can fill. The people around you age and die, while you stay untouched. You try to live quietly, pretending to be your own descendant, changing names, faces, identities. But deep down, you feel alien. Not part of this species anymore. You are humanity's shadow, a reminder of what they fear most: endless existence without purpose. Thousands of years later, the Earth itself begins to decay. Oceans recede, the sun grows hotter, animals vanish. You wander through empty cities buried in sand, reading history written by people long forgotten. You remember them all, the laughter, the wars, the love, and realize none of it mattered. Everything fades, no matter how eternal it once felt. You have become the witness of extinction. When the planet finally dies, you look to the stars. Maybe you build a ship, maybe you drift through space. It doesn't matter. You watch galaxies spin, suns explode, universes expand and collapse. You've seen beauty beyond imagination, but it no longer moves you. Time stretches endlessly, each second heavier than the last. You begin to crave something you can never have: an ending. At some point, even thought becomes unbearable. The universe grows cold and dark, filled only with dying light and endless silence. You are the last consciousness in existence. You try to remember what warmth felt like, what a heartbeat sounded like, but it's gone. You speak to yourself, but there's no sound. You scream into the void, but there's nothing to hear. Immortality promised freedom from death, but it delivered something worse: the death of meaning. Without an end, moments lose their value. Love, beauty, and life itself only matter because they are fragile. The sunset is beautiful because it fades. The heartbeat is precious because it stops. Eternity destroys the very things that make existence worth living. In the end, you are alone, drifting in the endless dark, surrounded by silence. You finally understand that death was never the enemy. It was the balance, the reason for everything. And as the last star fades into black, you whisper to the void one final thought. Immortality was never life. It was forever dying.